I'm going to kind of take this through like we do our home tours and just kind of point stuff out as we go through. So this front step right here is broken. I know we've talked about it. I would definitely replace that one. I think that's really the only one. It's just that front set of steps that I saw that looked bad. I'd replace that one there and go with either this stain, if not a little bit darker, or go with a light gray stain on it. I prefer you to go with the brown. The light gray can sometimes show dirt and stuff in the yard. So let's go ahead and go in here. So first, really what we're going to want to do is try to get this couch to where it's not in our walkway. So I think we need to take this small table completely out of here so we can move our sofa down to about here, give us a little bit more walkway. If you prefer, we could take this one out and move that one over there just to open it up a little bit more. I don't know which one would be easier for you guys to store over there. Anything that is like this, where it's personalized to you guys, we'll want to go ahead and get that stuff out of here. It just makes it to where people can envision themselves in the home. The blankets and stuff, we'll want to pull as many of those out of there as we can. We may want to keep this one here because it's a lighter colored. It goes with the other pillows. Have that on that corner and kind of spread out the matching pillows a little bit. Let's go ahead and get these out of here because they are darker. We want anything that's light, bright, anything like that. As far as back here, if we can move this out of here, that would be great. I think it'll open it up enough once we move the couch down a couple feet to where it won't make it feel kind of as enclosed right there. The table will kind of pull, well, once we move up, it should actually put the table at the right distance. If not, we may want to pull it back some just to give a little bit more space between the table and the walkway there. I would go ahead and take this out of here down there. That one's okay. Any of the family pictures, things like that, let's take those out of there. You can replace them with, some ones like, these that are not personalized ones. If we could take this out of here, or I don't think we necessarily need to take it out. I think once we remove the family pictures, it should open that up enough to where it should be okay. And let's take the blankets off of here. Maybe put one on there that's a little bit of a lighter colored one. Like this down here will go with the rest of the room. So just leave that one on there, but pull the rest out. Make it look a little bit more empty. The spot on the ceiling, I'm going to say I really wouldn't worry about. Most people are going to want to come in and paint anyways. If we try to fix that one spot, it may end up showing color discoloration from years of use in the house and stuff, just kind of normal wear and tear. If we could get maybe some to fix this spot on that door, I would leave this down in the hallway just because sometimes wood floors make a little bit of noise and the carpet just kind of cushions it. Let's go ahead and get as many of the pictures as we can. If it starts looking like it's leaving a bunch of holes in the wall, leave some of them, but try to declutter, as much as we can. As far as this bathroom goes, I think it's, pretty good. We'll try to pull as much off of the countertops as we can over here. And go ahead and remove any products and anything like that we can. Any medications, guns, alcohol needs to be stored somewhere that it can't be accessed by anyone. If you want to leave a closet completely locked up, that's fine. We'll just let people know, personal belongings are in there. And anything of high value or very breakable as well. So I think I would take this big picture down here and this one just to kind of open the walls up. Take that one down as well. Leave the guns and the arrows and everything over there. On this wall, I think I would just like you guys to take this one down here and that one down there. I think that'll give us enough wall space. And let's go ahead and remove this down here too, so that we can just get a little bit more open wall in here. And then just try to pull like if we can just put up the papers and maybe the pictures, or actually that one's a personalized picture. So if we could take that one off of there, leave these ones here, go ahead and take this out just so it's not on top of the counter. And then closets, we really don't worry about too much. People are going to kind of take a glimpse in to see how big it is, but I don't really worry about if you've got boxes packed in there. Of course, we'll want this one kind of out of here. I think the little table will be okay once we get some of the pictures off of there too. This room, of course, we want to try to empty up as much as we possibly can. I understand it's a lot of big workout equipment, so if we can't, that's okay. Let's go ahead and get the holiday stuff boxed up and get as much picked up as we can in here. The stuff on the wall, I would just go ahead and leave it unless we're going to completely clear the room out. Again, closet, wouldn't really worry too much about it. So let's go ahead and get as much out of here as we can. I would leave this in the center of your table. It's nice and bright. I'm trying to see if we could maybe, just for showings, pull this table back about 6 inches to try to center it under the light a little bit better. It's going to feel kind of weird in here, but that way we don't get as many questions about the light or moving it, things like that. Of course, this light we want to get rewired, get that fixed. The way you have the countertop over here, that is absolutely awesome. If we could go ahead and pull this off of here, just to kind of open this area up, I would leave, this kind of sitting there like that. Leave our cow picture. Let's try to take as much down off of here as we can. I would probably leave these two and take the rest of it off. That's good up there. I think that's fine right there. Let's go ahead and get everything off the top of the fridge. And if we can actually go ahead and get everything off the front of it too, that would definitely help. Not worried about that there. If we can go ahead and get these put up, somewhere. As far as the trash can, we would of course like out of sight, but I don't think that's really an option here. So if we can just get the brooms out of there and kind of push that into that corner as much as possible. Laundry room, I think we are all good. I always forget you guys have a cat because you can't smell them in your house. If we can take this out of here and try to just go ahead and pull everything out from here, and we'll just kind of leave this as an open bar type area. In the back deck, if we can go ahead and get this carpet up, really I would say both decks need to be restained. It'll get you more quicker. That's definitely one that I would say will be worth it, because people come into it and they just automatically, they're like, oh, I've got to do some work. So that's one that I would do. And let's get this picked up out of here. I do believe you guys told me that was just the sand from finishing that off. So if we can either just go ahead and throw it up there or get it back out into the woods somewhere behind the building, whatever we need to do to just kind of get that opened up there. The rest of the yard, I think, just pull all that out of here. I would go ahead and say, let's see, if we could pull either that set or this set off of the deck and just have one set pushed up in this back corner here, and go ahead and set one of them down there so it's already set up for showing, so you can show people like, hey, this is like our little grill area, hangout, fire pit type area. So otherwise we're going to get 50 questions about what is the big sand area for. And then going into here, I definitely say, pack up as much jewelry and stuff. That is something small that people can easily remove. So I would definitely go ahead and make sure all of that is packed up. If you have a lighter blanket spread for this bed, just any lighter color, if we could switch it to that, it'll make the room seem a little bit bigger. And I'm not sure if we could really do brighter bulbs in here, or if you guys have 2 lamps that we could put in here to keep here. And let's see, I was going to see about maybe that picture here going up there, but I don't want to put any holes in the walls that aren't there. Maybe pushing the bed back, we might be able to set it up here. If not, let's just go ahead and take it out of there and try to get as much of the nightstands and stuff picked up as possible. And same thing with the bathroom, just go ahead and get them as, picked up, cleaned up, that kind of thing as you possibly can. As much off of countertops as possible. Closets, don't worry about too much. If you want to pack stuff up in there, just make sure there's enough room to where people can walk in and kind of get an idea of the size. So I think that is everything in the house. If you guys think of anything else you need me to look at, just let me know and I can run back by. Actually, real quick, this fireplace, if we can just set it up to make it, look like a real fire kind of a setting, let's go ahead and do that. If we need to grab a couple bigger logs, we can do that. Just something to fully pull that in. But that'll be all of it.